There's many levels of dreams. The physical realm of what you dream about, the night realm, what dreams come to you. And today I experienced it all. I met this woman 5 years ago at a women's international sharing circle, and this was a woman who was based in another country in South America, and I met her, and my dream was to meet her, to spend time with her, to learn Spanish from her, to be around her. I was drawn to her immediately. 5 years later, I already spoke about, I ran into her through the synchronicity of life, the flow of life. She's at the same retreat center that I currently am in. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I told her, I need to spend time with you before I leave. This is a dream of mine. She said, yep, no problem. So she had to drive to another town. She invited me along with her for a little road trip. We went for breakfast together. And for me, it was so surreal. Sitting with her, sitting across from her. This was a dream I had that I never thought would be fulfilled. She was in the physical with me, and she was sharing about her life, about this book called The Surrender Experiment that I needed. That was information I needed. I needed that message to remember to surrender again to life. She was a big teacher in that. Hearing her life and her journey and where it has brought her, where it has brought me, for me was just the most magical moment. It was a dream. I told her, I was like, this is a dream come true. For her, it was maybe just another lunch, but for me, it was a dream manifested into the physical realm. I was so grateful in that moment to be with her. Later on, I came home and I had another lunch date with another friend that I really wanted to connect with. We both know the same friends in Quebec, and I really wanted to connect with her before I left as well. When I showed up for lunch, another friend of hers just happened to arrive. He was hitchhiking and he wanted to see the center. He happened to arrive at the same time. And he is also on this quest like I am to find community, to find a tribe, a community that resonates with him, that he has a huge criteria, as do I. And he just happened to be there for lunch, and we invited him to join us, and was able to ask all of my questions, and he got to pass on this information. It was really a dream of mine to find a community, and I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know any other communities. And he was just there at the perfect time to share this knowledge with me, which was a dream. For me, it's a dream. I'm so looking forward to discovering these communities in the future. Then later in the afternoon, I joined an afternoon training on pathetic communication. And I was sitting beside this woman who I've never spoken to her. I don't know her name, but I had a dream about her maybe a night or 2 nights before. And we were dancing together. And I just see her as this really beautiful free spirit, and we were dancing and having so much fun. And we happened to sit beside each other during this afternoon workshop, and we were partners. And I confessed, I had a dream about you just a couple days ago, and she couldn't believe it. And she could not believe. She's like, she never knew any stranger who had a dream about her before. We had this instant connection, and it was beautiful. We had a really nice connection, and wow, I have dreams in the past that manifested, dreams in the present that manifested in today, but also even in my dream world that were almost premonitions that manifested. And a lot of, actually in my dream world, kind of helps me, guide me to where I need to go next. That's one reason I'm found myself in the province of Quebec in Canada, very, very far away from my family, was because of my dream world. I had enough dreams, very profound dreams, where I was almost, I didn't have a choice. I was led there. And really, talking about with my other friend, the surrender experiment, and how we need to surrender in life. It guides us. It's the force of the physical flow and the life force and the flow of nature brings us to where we need to be. And today was so beautiful on that reminder that sometimes I feel hopeless and confused and full of doubt and unsure, but when all of these synchronicities happen and just one after another in a day, I really have to surrender to my dreams and to the flow of life and to what may come.